This will be episode 169, cycle 2878 and onward. Oh boy. If I didn't have so many technical issues earlier this week, this would have been a lot sooner, in all honesty. We'll start with a standard priority check, make sure all the dupes are doing good, and then we need to definitely start pushing, probably to finish off a couple of the smaller achievements to get done. I think the space station is going to be the final thing that we do. I don't know if we're going to colonize the water world tonight, or well, today. It's possible. What do you get on the checklist? Yes. Let's see where our dupes are. I also want to see... I've been reading through the patch notes after they did a hotfix, and it's slightly concerning. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this goes. Apparently they fixed the crash on rocket launches and also with deconstructing rockets. At least rocket modules. So hopefully that is fixed. There's very limited issues, it looks like, on the back end. There we go. Just waiting on everything to load. And there we go. Make sure that all the rockets load in. Planetoids need to be loaded in. Gene, how you doing on the start map? You're en route back. Okay, good. No problems there. Nuclear reactor, we all good? Catch up. Looks like the dupes are taking their sweet time with that one. Okay. I think we're all good to keep the ball rolling. Rocket's currently being refilled. Everything else is up and functional. Budget in here, 93. Okay, good. That was 140 before. Down to 136 and 111. It's hot, it's just not insanely hot. There's autosave kicking in, and everything should hopefully smooth out after this. Looks like we have a bit of gas in there again. Okay. Let's check for Palin. How was... You guys are doing actually really well. Okay, deconstruct that. Cleaning up the polluted oxygen mess. It's going to be a little bit slow, but doable. Line there. Sulfur geyser is working through everything that we need it to. Yep. Slowly but surely that'll cool down. It's so much energy that has to be yeeted out of existence. Ow. Steps. We probably need you guys moved. Now let me queue those guys up so we don't have to think about it. All of that scooted over there. Still too dang cold. Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay. This should be able to purify this. Get it just warm enough. That should just fall down there, so that's not really a big deal. It'll freeze, so... Fine on that front. I just need the rest of this material out of here. How cold is the rest of this? 2 point. Oops, please repair that. And move that there. Yeah, it's gonna take some. Oh, we need to make a drop-off point for the rest. God, not enough. enough heating. Damn it. The cold and the chill is too strong. Yeah, screw it. I'll have to ignore that for now. This area needs to be warmed up no matter what I do. Barely got it up to 10. Off casting too much? 10 degrees there, and that's -9. Need to rebuild and replace the liquid tepidizer. And disable auto repair. I'll fix it later. How was that solar? No. It did not. Cool, though. Okay, we need you to clean this up so I can poke a hole in that. Leave that one later. I'll leave this open. Not really. I really need to be dumping the polluted dirt out into space. We can just get rid of it. I need to sort this vase's heat situation out sooner rather than later. Oh, we do have a dash of salt line though, and I do need to bring that back to base. So that is going in there. This one needs petroleum. You know what? Let's build our liquid block. It's a good idea to do so. At least at this point. Do we have any petroleum? Looks like a fair question. That would be a no. That's all running just fine. Government, next activity, 94 seconds. Okay, good. Soon. And why are you out of power? You're just classed as no power. Okay. That's completely sealed off and safe. Everything else seems reasonable here for now. I think we're okay. Okay. All of that is carried by one. Good. That's all nice and sorted. Righto, how are you guys holding up? Well, apparently. 14. Which is mostly stabilized. Gotta vent most of this stuff out. Yep, starting to see steam. Not what I want to see going out. Small bits is fine. If I see a blob that's large, then we can't continue. There's a lot of actual resources down there that needs to go. There's really no way I can deal with this much steam unless I hyper-compress it. Extra petroleum. We have 20 tons of petroleum. Yeah, I think we're good on that front. Probably need to send this over to Rudimo. When the water kicks back on and we start generating more actual petroleum. Yep, there he goes. 82.8 cycles. Fine. All automated, so we're good there. More mugs for the mug base. How many mugs? How is the two rockets doing? Oh, they're doing fine. Karya, what are you fleeing from? Oh, the crab. Quantum tunneling crabs. My worst enemy. Check main base's crab population. There's 2. I should be fine. I need to be capturing that sulfur, we're just not there yet. Copy settings. And you go there. Our priority. That one filters steam. So that one should just be outputting there as we. I do need to start recapturing the steam itself. This pipe. I want to cool it down first. That was the plan, to cool it down here. And link it up. Okay. Somebody had a radiation incident. I think everyone's fine. Okay. So let's see here. What networks can I separate? Want that one there. And I can probably separate the nuclear power from this section here. Yeah, this will be isolated to just the nuclear reactor. Other hand, this one probably needs to connect over to here so we can separate this line from the rest. Possibly link up the bees with this one, so... Okay, let me connect you two. Separate you. This is now safe. Actually, I can probably separate there to there. Connect you two. That's nice and isolated. That needs to go there. And that one actually needs to go there. theory, I should be able to separate this network from that other network and connect this one to this. Yeah, like so. And that'll be this branching network. And then this one has to climb over both of these. And separate this one from the rest. Actually, that'll be a problem. Branch here, branch there, and branch here. Oh, I use my iron. I don't want to do that. I clicked on gold on the other one, so decided to default to iron because one of the wires is iron. Give me a second to fix it. Problems happen. I was like, sourced the wrong wire, didn't I? Yep. That should all be gold. Nothing more, nothing less. That should all just be gold. Gold is selected. So let's see. This one connects to this. This gets disconnected here. This wire is branched right across. This is the nuclear power. This is the B line. Which is this one. And this will connect this B line to this B line. This network here should probably be associated with this one. And this line connects to this aqua tuner. You just bounce over that. And we separate that one to that one. Hey, Rusty. No, this is actually not included. And welcome to my base. Currently resetting up some more power lines so that way the base's actual power grid is a little bit more smoothed out. Sadly, I can't fit it in a nice, neat grid like I normally can. There's too much neutronium which you can't build through, and other objects that get in the way. Yeah, let me up the priorities here. And get the dips to build everything real quick. No, it's definitely the game. We're currently operating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, technically 8 bases. This one I need to actually get stuff down over here. That's beside the point. Yeah, it'll only lag when I'm doing heavy-duty maneuvering of stuff. Mostly because the save is approaching, like, what, 500 megabytes at this point? And we've got 42 duplicates currently running around. For reference, show navigation. The game is calculating every single path that each duplicate can actually move to, which is the white line. I've done my best to keep everything as optimized as I can. But you're still gonna get and eventually get some slowdown until we start, you know, plasticizing everything. Good job, dupes. Okay, that should be fixed up soon. Go check on Butalin real quick. Yep, out goes the excess CO2. Depressurize the steam. Dupes, just disable that. Good, please. Okay, water is slowly starting to refill. Everything else is working. Temperature check. Well, we have moved up a single tile. I let the sulfur geyser just go, and it's slowly cooling down the entire environment. As this used to be magma. We're slowly re-solidifying it into solid rock to get rid of it. It's a very tedious and slow process, but it works. Pretty sure all of that's actually safe to leave. Actually, no, these have to go. Let me reset that door back to auto. These have to go because I need to make natural tiles there. So those really have to be removed. Add another 2. We need to get rid of the polluted oxygen. You. That should be fine. Of course I do. I mean, I could show you the cooling loop for the base if you want. Or the nuclear reactor. I would not recommend standing next to that. Under any circumstance. But yes, the automation for this is, it's literally a timer sensor set to mass. So that way we never overfill the nuclear reactor. Probably one of the more complicated systems I have. Another one would be, obviously, the control setup for working with magma. Utilizes a memory toggle switch to detect the temperature of the magma at the bottom to warm up both sides while solidifying it safely. If you've played Clay games, then you know what that is. As they used it for Fraction Not Included and then started putting it in other games. So, you know, Don't Starve Together, etc., etc. Oh, we have a new print. What's it gonna be? A Shine Nymph. Joshua with Green Thumb, Shabby Dresser, Building, Tidying, and Cooking. Or Frankie with Slow Learning. Ouch. Sorry, Frankie. Yeah, Printing Pod did not like you. Joshua, you don't really have anything for Green Thumb to bounce off of, so we're just gonna have to not take you this time. I'll take the Bliss or Seeds, though. Thank you. And good luck, Frost. Oh, also, if you want to see something absolutely insane, I have made a microstar on my planet. 696,897.6 kilograms of nuclear waste compressed into a tiny tile of 1 meter by 1 meter. And it is currently emitting 1,105. Sorry, 115,004 rads per cycle. It's enough rocket fuel that I will never have to worry about rockets. Thankfully. And the dupes are taking their sweet time with the cabling. Or so they don't have enough crew members down here to do it all in one go. Lower the chance on that and that. Yes, actually. Technically, it's thermodynamics. And then rocket science is up here. Yes, the entire base is self-cooled, completely self-sufficient, and capable of overproduction of almost everything. And then that is distributed via railguns to every other planet. The only thing it's really missing is petroleum and a couple other smaller resources. And space, like, rare space resources. Got it. But yes, I did core out the planet, well, planetoid, and we stuck a nuclear reactor where the rest of it is. Yes, they absolutely can. Yes, a research reactor can melt down if you are not paying attention, or you don't do a control system. As I said, this is the control system. There's 3 main failsafes into it. This will never overfill. And the pressure is tightly controlled and completely autonomous. Yeah, it could melt a hole through my base if I was not careful. Also, if the map didn't generate a neutronium plug above it, where I ended up placing it. Neutronium can't be broken because it's technically stronger than corium. So this will never break. Even if this was to go off, this cone in front of it would be safe. This wall would get destroyed and my steam turbines would get annihilated probably. But the bees would be safe. There's enough mass between the reactor and them that there wouldn't be any sort of issue. And the rest of this is all shielded. I would probably lose this side. That's about it. Thankfully. But yeah, I cored out the planet, and instead of having lava, I put a nuclear reactor. Slightly more efficient. Right now I'm just trying to get rid of the polluted dirt and reprocessing most of the polluted dirt into dirt and then cooling it down. As well as trying to cool this area down, because eventually this will be about negative 20 degrees for the nuclear bees. As for reference, these guys eat uranium and produce enriched uranium. So they're a centrifuge. They're very good at what they do. They're also very dangerous to my duplicates. Because these are never passive, they're only aggressive. Okay, here's doing all the work. That's good. Oh, and have some pips while you're waiting. And that is the decor with all the pips. You have to upgrade down the tree on, I think, the left-hand side of the stupid fishing tree. It's very annoying. It's also very expensive in resources. Let me double check these. 111 with 18% uranium left. I guess we go for the copper ore, because why not? Gene, can you please fill that? Yep. Need you to refill your rocket's food supply, buddy. Oh, we have a new blueprint. What do we get? Oh, the violet glitter atmosphere. Thanks, kid. This is fine. Dupes, I need you to clean that out. And build that. I have a lot of polluted oxygen to have to worry about as well. More so it's wasting space, more so than anything else. Actually install some liquids. Mostly petroleum is what we need to get over here. Butan, how is that actually going? Okay, good. The water is slowly starting to fill in. You guys can just turn off for a bit. There's already too much polluted water over here anyway, so it's not a big deal. But we need to be venting the CO2 badly. Ow. That would explain it. Gavin gave the bees a hug. Okay, so this should now be isolated. This needs to connect into this one. I mean, it technically already is. It's just way too expensive on the resource cost. That's the bigger problem with it. At least as of right now. I don't recommend most people go out and do it. Unless they absolutely want to have it. Okay. So, now the fun part begins. Up right here. Connect you to you. Finish building this. Is the top priority. You to you. Now this bee nest and this bee nest are connected. That means I can separate that. That is now one primary network. This one, once completed, we'll be pulling from that. Okay. Those connected, and I need those bees connected. This is like the primary one here. Nuclear is all nice and sorted. It has its own dedicated power grid now. The bees will soon have their own dedicated one. And the kitchen, oh, the secondary kitchen will have its own dedicated power grid. And the cooling loop over here will be also given its own area as well. Right now it'll be connected to the kitchen, but eventually these two will get separated and they'll be separated right here. It is a little bit. I mostly just have to make sure we don't torch any lines. That's about it. Oh, we're fine on that one. That's not really a big deal. And no dupes will get harmed in the making of this one, thankfully. Not to mention, they're in super suits. They'll be perfectly fine. The only one that still worries me is working with anything up here. And, well, the planet that keeps its name pretty much close to its heart. Burnallen. Magma. such a nuisance in this game. It's so nice as a resource, but it's just like, magma is annoying to work around. It really, really is. No. Our cooler actually working? Okay, you are still gonna heat up. That's the problem. Say, why are you running? Hold up. I was disabled. I just realized this. The timer's set for 0. So that was completely disabled. Oh, of course. But yes, I am more concerned about the 7 kilograms of supercoolant sitting in this somehow that got through the pipe network. Ah. That's normal. That's not normal. Probably a bug. But it is at least a basic test run. So that's good. To actually separate that. I should keep that from running. Normally 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Or way beyond that point. Okay, you're still running. Why is that? That's a weird one. Every day but Sunday. Okay, let me set this back for supercoolant. That's very, very strange. Yeah, that one's empty. I have no idea what happened there. At least the pump was working, but the liquid filter is absolutely not. I need to reposition this. Bigger problem than it needs to be. This should all bunch up here. Yes. Okay, that should be fine. I'll finagle that later. Wondering what the heck was going on. Weirdness was afoot. So a bug was afoot. Dupes, please finish those lines. let's see here. This is the nuclear line. This is our B line, so the entire B automation system is on this line now, so that's now dedicated. This one is at 7K power. What's going on with this one? Okay, so kitchen is... Double check. The kitchen is connected. Primary grid. This is the one that I need to separate here and connect this to that. This gives us 2,160 watts, and this is the cooling and dirt processing. This is 3,300. Yeah, 3,360. Kitchen and shovels is now isolated. Primary cooling loop there is clean. You connect to there, which connects to here, which goes to that. Okay, so that needs to be finished. Oxygen is connected there, and the other primary grid goes there. Guess we can actually just keep this one separated. Unless I want to take this line through here instead. 871. So this is now isolated. This one needs to connect to this one, actually. Okay. I see where I need to go. There we go. And this little extra line can probably be reprocessed at a later date into the other one. No, that should be fine. This needs to get built, and then the rest of this needs to be connected together. And it should be all back to normal. Our power grid is slowly getting sorted, so we stop overloading lines. Running too much high-tech equipment. Too much automation. And everything should be automated. That's the problem. And it is so small. Okay, good. So polluted oxygen's going away. I need to start preparing this area. We need to remove this. That one. Put a door in there. We need to plasticize the heck out of this. Because we need to build a bunch of natural tiles here and across for the pips. Okay, how is our water situation back at main base looking? Fine. So primary cooling loop over here now has a power supply input. It's completely isolated, so it shouldn't cause any problems. The kitchen is isolated. This is slowly being built for the pips and the living quarters zone, which will then, we can finally separate this off this line. So I'll be able to disconnect this, which is pretty much a godsend at this point. It's like that needed to be fixed a long time ago, and I've just been totally blowing it off, in all honesty. Okay, so that should hopefully sort the power problems. More so blowing of lines. This will take a while to start cleaning up all that CO2, but that will eventually handle it. We have a dash of salt vine that we need to bring back. Our water is slowly being refilled. I'm still thinking I want to cool down the water that we're going to be outputting from the steam turbine. We have the space. I don't think we have the steel. Not of the steel. Okay. Gene, get to your rockets. Queue him up. He's already locked in for his location, so we can begin the launch sequence. Stella, where do we want to send you? We can go get more cobalts. What? Why? Why are you having a food problem? What are you doing? I'm going to go eat, so that's fine. Gene's getting in his rockets. And off he goes. With nuclear fallout to follow. Okay. He's all locked in. Still on. Set up the other rocky asteroid, why not? Your food's already taken care of. Okay, so Stella can just jump in there and then they'll be able to do what they need to do. Bye, Dev. Drug Dev is having a bad time. Grim's coming out, though. That's good. Realize. There. Ow. Somewhere where we can't even reach it yet. You know what? That's fine. That's reasonable. Probably need to warm this up. Just a bit. Oh, Grant's Frosty. That's very rare to happen. I still don't think it'll be warm enough. Once it gets into the liquid tapidizer, it should be fine. But until then, this is going to be rough, to say the least. Over that. We enable that. We are trying to warm this place up, okay? Working on it hard. It's hard and tedious. Okay, let's just pump the warm water into the container. Hope. So I should probably isolate this. There's a lot of oxygen, which is nice, but probably should isolate that. Okay. Well, those are all nice and seated. We don't have to worry about it. Is everything else working? Okay. Power grid 2160-3360. That's now separated nice and safely. And we can now officially get that. Means I can move these two after how many hours of service? 2,753 cycles. You guys did good work. Good job. Lasted a very, very, very long time. No longer needed. Means that that will stop losing energy because now we'll be capturing the energy back into our actual industrial brick. So all of this is transferring the energy back into steam turbines and is recycled. So that is no longer a loss. Good. I do still feel like I should probably connect a heavy wire at least on up to this system. We do have enough energy now, so it's not too big of a deal. Still need to connect one more actual power generator into this. Yep. Like that one. Steel. I need to connect this. These. Yep. Construction. That. And we'll get the cooling loop for the kitchen back online completely. Because that was the last line that needed to be adjusted. Why I left space there for it. That should be the main base's power grid sorted. This one is very simplistic with 2 lines, and that's it. So I gotta be careful with this one now. But food action is not that much of a problem anymore. This is good. Still gotta switch. How's the durability on these? 83%. 5. Okay. Yeah, we gotta hurry a little bit on that. Iterator. You did a good job. There's still a little polluted oxygen in here, but that's a reasonable amount. We can get rid of it later. Grab that. And technically mop that as well. We gotta get rid of that. Oh, come on. Sometimes I absolutely despise stuff like this happens. Where it's like, come on. The pipe priority issue. Does look like the teams are slowly cleaning up. Yep. I'm gonna take them all. Oh, we have new principal. What do we got? Digital chili. Kinda neat. Okay, so we need... I need to add some paneling here. We need coolant on this tile, this tile, this tile. And we should be good to go. What do we got? Lyra with researching, decorating, rocketry, green thumb, innately stylish, and pacifist. Ari with doctoring, decorating, ranching, super duper hard digging. Tier decorator, germ resistant, undigging. Okay, that's a weird one. Catalina with building, decorating, handy, and gastrophobia. Family is not terrible, but I think we're okay for right now. Have anything in here that would be dangerous for a hatch? Not really? Guess we can just spawn him in at main base for now. Yeah, he'll be fine at main base. It's all working through. Water is filling. Good. Everything is working. Except this. This is just too cold. Almost tempted to double up the water sieve, to be honest. Well, the living space is at least green. That's something. Why is that, Frosty? I mean, other than the litany of issues I've talked about before. And no. No, they don't. Adding complexity to a game that actually makes it fun is good. Simplifying things does work to a point, but when you oversimplify it, then it becomes way too boring because then it becomes way too repetitive. And there isn't options to change up what you're doing in between operations. Okay, let's see. You know what? Just vent it into space. That's still way too cold. I can get the melting point up. This will solve all of the problems. It's just gonna take it a minute. That would work though. Dupes, please finish that off. Need the automation for that. Like, really badly. Both teams are already almost to their rockets. Okay, so they're making phosphorite. That's good to see. We'll need to finish that at some point. We finally drained all the petroleum out. What? Dupe. I think it's time that you help me clean this base up. Where are you going? Scoot most of this into the base, please. At least where it belongs, anyway. We can finally clean up the place. It's such a mess here. I think it might be finally time to start cleaning up the bases a little bit. Just in preparation for finishing everything off. Wait on that one. Water is already filled that one, halfway on that. Be good. Oh. Same problem again. Yeah, we did. It's too cold. -1. Probably add an actual tank, like on this side, I think. Or, well, maybe not. I could probably just connect these two and then keep them linked. Like so. And separate you and you. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna put a little bit more water into the loop and it should. Okay, now the fun part begins. Separate you, and link. Okay, that's all done. Battery is just being processed, so that's fine. I am seeing yellow, but I'm not seeing red anymore. So that's an improvement. Still worried about it a little bit. Yes, it is, Giovanni. I want to get ONI in as well. By any means necessary. It's going to still take them a while to get through that. We install our door. I'm not doing a 24-hour. I'm definitely going a lot longer. I was thinking about doing a 24-hour. Isn't that just more to put into my college? Or collage? What do you mean? You mean into the time lapse specifically? Yes. Because I have to get all the achievements done. I also need to make sure the bases are optimized before we finish everything. Like I still have to get this thing sorted out. So I gotta slowly compress the steam down and then allow this to go in here. No, I'm doing everything. So it's over 2 years at this point. So, well, we're at 1,043 hours before this episode. So yeah, a lot of time and saves and things I'm gonna have to take from and then well, it's a lot of data that I need to take through and sift through and then actually make the time lapse. The game does have an inbuilt time lapse into it. It's just that it's a little finicky. So we'll be using pieces from each save to make the time. It's a lot of work. No, is Rudabo sorted now. Once this system gets online, I don't need to think about this planet anymore. I just need to take my Nosh Bean and my Nash Assault Vine back to base so we can get the nuclear plant portion of it done. I do need to figure out who's going to be living there. Well, living here from now on. And how they're going to do it. We still need to clean up the entire planet. Like, this has to be strip mine. So that's definitely kind of a problem right now. We also have to use this planet to conquer this one and this one. What? Oof. Well, we overpressured. That was kind of expected, eventually. Oh well, not the end of the world. A minor inconvenience. So close. Yeah, once all this ice melts and then overdoes it, then liquid tepidizer should turn on, and then this will be about 7 degrees. I'm thinking I'm going to bring that up to 3. And then this will sort the water situation on this planet for the rest of eternity. Because... Oh, Slush Geyser. Yeah, I definitely need to excavate the rest of this planet. Means construction-wise, it's time we do some upgrades. Just that. Nope. What was that? Is that our achievement? It's not normally the achievement sound, so... No, it wasn't. Room, find machine. Yeah. Cluster Conquest, GMOK. Teleport call, we can do this whenever. Down the hatch, we need to actually do. Tuning machine. Actually install that over at base. I don't know what that was. Very weird. That one research is getting done. Nope. We're almost done. Even got the new one finished. Just we need to finish that off. We've got the achievement for that one completed. I have no idea what that was. 25 more for more discs to turn in. Everything else is looking pretty good. Fine. Still processing all the salt. Yes, it will be. Oh, I might be doing one tonight. We will see. Nope. Bookshelf. Get in there, buddy. Duties. Max priority. Got that and port. Yes, I did. A lot of little pieces of ice. Okay. Almost got it cleaned up. I'll have to wait for the dupes to clean that all up. Very to be honest. I mean, for the most part, the developers kind of gave up on it after a while. They've slowly been trying to, you know, rehash it, but... it's very... The gunplay just doesn't feel good in it anymore. Checking stress values. This should be the worst. For some reason, this one's actually high. Yeah, why are you having a bad time? Great Hall, 5 shift. You not come in here yet? A Deer Park designated zone. It was, yes. I completely agree on that one. Oh, there they go. Okay, well is now sorted. I think she spent too much time out here digging, probably. What happened? Okay, so that's all nice and sorted. Now I need to definitely rejig the pressure pump. I'm worried. It's not being processed, nothing's being used, Ebola, everything's relatively fine. Fallon is just naturally cooling. Should be able to. Okay, good. Team is actually cleaning the place. Good to see. Good about. Come on. So close. Probably move the giant chunk of ice back into where it belongs. As I said, just go grind bones. Donate in for the Christmas event, and you're good to go there, bud. Okay, thank you, dude. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, oops, slowly getting through all of that. That's good to see. Go back to right all quick. And it's getting closer. Also, the cleanup operation is working quite well. Ever so slowly cleaning up the map. Oh, approaching water operation. Good. Soon all of our oil will be back online. This needs to be up again. That's working. Don't think I can make any more water drain on this base. Probably should cool that down. Itty bitty, we'll think on it. Definitely think on it. Just digging away. Good. I need to crush this. Challenge is plowing through it, no problem. Tiles ready. Main base, everything. Yep, 700,000 kilograms. Looks really good. I think if I want to send more plastic over to the water world. We need igneous rock and plastic. Lots of them. Being without a targeter is going to suck. Yeah, screw it. Let's send more plastic over to the water world so we can start prepping it for next episode. 170 should be the push for it. As I'll probably need... Well, these guys will probably get the water done. And then I can actually leave a dupe here. Once the water's sorted, we have enough food. I just mostly need to worry about the oxygen production. But we do have an infinite source of water, so... One dupe. This is way overkill. 4.7 kilograms of water per second. Yeah, we just gotta get it sorted. That ice is gonna pop soon. Yeah. Yeah, that ice should pop off soon. Probably should insulate that. I'd rather it back blast over here more so than blow out the front. Got to check. Yeah, it's 520 tiles. Okay. It will end up with some hydrogen leaking out that way, but that's okay. Already have a bit of it around the base anyway from leaving this place alone for so long. Yeah, that'll take some time. Not that long, to be honest. They are very, very slowly cleaning up the map. Ooh. I see a violet suit. Bubbles with farming, early bird, germ resistant, small bladder, a yokel, which is nope, unpracticed artist, and Ludite, which is rocketry supplying. They are an animal lover, but don't really have anything good going for them. Sorry, Nails. Yokel is absolutely not. Small bladder is. Lincoln snazzier violet suit. Who does not have a suit right now? That's the big question. You can call it in on any planet. Once the game loads. Oh, Giovanni. We're not wearing a suit. Oh. Oh, you are not. Normally the cooks don't get the purple one, but screw it. It's more along the lines of most of the people over here do not get not yet anyway. They have to come back to the main base to get them. What? Giovanni. Yep, Giovanni and Roddick were the two that didn't get a suit yet because you guys have not been back to main base yet. I like how you're just sleeping on the floor. Very nice. Temperature's actually stupidly comfortable. Decor, green. Lots of green. Giovanni. Oot. There you go. Aha! You've acquired core value. Now you glow. Very nice. Okay. Giovanni suited up. box. I was actually thinking that I would need to dig out more materials, and I was like, wait, no, I just need to slap those in. Though the dupe's already cleaned it up. And what do we get for our last book? Leotard. Lol. What did they add for the new stuff? Because apparently they added a bunch of new ones. To the supply closet. Wardrobe. Oh, they did add a bunch of new things. Little iced outfit. Humbug outfit. God. Pinchabelle. Orifice. Why? Why would a dupe wear this? It's like, okay, whatever on that one. But why this one? Zombie Spores kills people. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. HVAC, yay! Very nice. Camo Velour outfits. Shortwave. HD. Engineer is Ninja here. I like that one. Gunner outfit. E. Synergy undies. You know what? You know what? I know a couple dupes that would wear that. Slightly concerning. A couple slow learners would definitely wear that if I ever picked them up. Canadian tuxedo. Robo's gonna kill me if he sees that one. And Cly is the one who made it. Not my fault. Not on this one. That's Steve. Yeah. Gwen would definitely fit in that one outfit. Dear God. I still need to get all of these for color coding plants. And I still want the beaker. Oh my goodness. So many new items that they added. I do love this one. I'm glad we got that. God. Fly, what have you done? Okay, I like the mush diagonal. Seems very much like caution tape, and I like that one. I still want pure cobalt, though. I need pure cobalt, I still need spring green, and I need canary yellow. Probably chili red too for a couple of like builds I have in mind, but that's about it. Suit-wise, we've not been getting the new helmets, which is kind of saddening. We just have all the event ones. I do like the new one on that. Some of these are pretty nice. I still don't have it. The one that hurts me the most. That one. And this one. I need it. God damn it. I see they added some new artwork. Oh, that's funny. That's what my thesis is. That's actually in one of my portfolios is a breath piece, or something like that. That's funny. Do you like the new sculptures? Yes. What a pip. The one that I still want to be good. Oh well. Can't think of any of the buildings that I wanted besides this one. Wanted the spike rock crusher. We haven't been using it because we ended up getting it really recently. We haven't had I haven't switched out any of the old ones for it. I did notice that the text is fucked to hell again. This is after the last hotfix, so no clue if anything else is going on with that. 100, that should make it actually easier to build the doors that we need. You popped off yet? 0.2. I can't read that. It's not even in the menu anymore. Hello? God damn it, Clyde. One step forward, fixed a couple bugs, broke everything else. Why did you run? Above 20 kilograms. Okay. I'm just gonna disconnect that gas pump for the time being. Nothing's going on with it. Slowly getting it warmed up. I almost want to encase this thing just in case. Then we would lose some of our radiation protection. Almost more tempted to just do this, add some extra insulation on top, move the storage containers, and go from there. Nope. Oops. Please move that in the fridge. Like there's just a pip hanging out inside my chlorine gas container. What are you doing in there, Pip? Looking for food. Mash beans just sitting in the refrigerator. Fine. I don't know what he's doing. Just kind of hanging out. Probably should give them an arbor acorn, to be honest. I don't want them to plant it. In theory, they could plant it right here. It's just dirt. Oh wait, no, they planted a nosh sprout. Okay. You need to be scooted. That's never gonna grow there. Atmosphere is carbon dioxide. Huh. Don't know. Maybe I'll just put this thing in a frozen box here, like up near space and radiate it here, so we don't have to. Kind of doubt it, but it is a theory that might work. Probably put it over here. Now, 187 rads per cycle isn't gonna be much, especially for a radioactive. For a human being, yes, that would be dangerous, but for a plant, not much. Barely an inconvenience. All honesty. Cycle 2888. You know what? I think that's what we call it here for tonight. And make sure I call back the teams. So we have our rockets returning to us before we end it off for tonight. Lots of little microtized fixes. Probably need to swap these lines, I think. Yeah, maybe. Probably need to be re-isolated. Nuclear has its own dedicated thing. The bees are now on their own dedicated line. Little touch-ups and fixes here and there. Pola's just kind of plowing through. We got to get that built. Most of this cleaned up. Sort out the water situation for this planet. Reduce the amount of dupes here and separate them out to Rudabo. This will get started shortly, and Butalin. Besides the weirdness that we're seeing, water is almost back to normal. This is sorted, but I think we're good. And Friedel. I'm pretty sure these guys can just live here. I just need to sort their water situation, which we kind of already did. Need to dump the 20 tons of petroleum through the system. Oh, for some regions, making building up in-game irrelevant. Oh, yep. Yes. Okay. Let's drop a save here. And we should go. Yeah, I'm pretty content with the progress. A lot of little micro operations that need to be done. Mostly just getting things prepared for the next heavy push into the final achievements. And after that, that'll be it. The fun part comes next week when I have to build, when we finish this completely. And I have to actually do the time lapse. That'll be the fun one. Just in general.